We have already pinned the center back seam of the lining below the zipper opening when we remove the pattern. Now we will base mark the zipper opening by machine. Using a contrasting thread color, longer stitches, and a lower thread tension, we based 2.5 centimeters from the raw edge, starting from this notch, down to this upper tailor's tack. Repeat on this side, from the tailor's tack to this notch. We trim the loose ends of the basting mark, but keep the tailor tack for now. Now we place the back lining right side up on the table. Then place the front lining on top. We match the notches here while matching the top edges and pin. Then we match these notches and pin. Then these notches at the bottom while matching the bottom edges and pin in this direction. Next we pin in between while matching the edges. Repeat for the other side seam. Now we sew the pinned seams using a matching thread color, starting with the center back. We sew from this lower tailor's tack to the bottom. The seam allowances here are 2.5 centimeters. We start with a reverse stitch. Finish here with a reverse stitch. Now we do the same for the side seams. We reverse stitch at both ends. Repeat for the other side seam. Next, we finish the raw edges of the seam allowances using zigzag stitches. We sew the zigzag stitches 5 mm from the raw edges. Since the lining fabric is lightweight, we use smaller zigzag stitches compared to the shell fabric. We start with the center back seam allowances, finishing each seam allowance separately. Repeat for the side seam allowances. We trim the excess starting with the center back seam allowances. We don't trim the excess from the zipper opening. We start from here below this tailor's tack. We will trim the top section after sewing the lining to the back of the zipper. On this side, we make sure to stop here. Now we cut the excess from the side seam allowances. Pull along the edges of the seam allowances and trim away any frayed threads. Next, we will press open the finished seams.